Imagine this. You sit down with a to-do list that's already 3 pages long, coffee in hand, ready to tackle the day. You start with the obvious tasks, the ones you know you can finish fast. But by noon, you feel exhausted, accomplished nothing meaningful, and your brain is buzzing with anxiety about all the things you forgot. Here's the twist. The problem isn't that you're lazy or disorganized, it's that you're working without a system designed for how your brain actually works. Most productivity advice tells you to prioritize or focus harder, but those are just band-aids. What if I told you there's a method that actually clears your mental clutter and makes your brain want to get things done? It's called Getting Things Done, or GTD, and it flips everything you think you know about productivity. Think about it. Your brain is like a browser with 50 tabs open. Every unfinished task nags at your attention, steals focus, and slows down your thinking. Studies show that multitasking and unstructured task lists reduce cognitive efficiency by up to 40%. GTD isn't just a system, it's a way to give your mind permission to relax while still achieving more. It's about working smarter, not longer, and finally having the mental clarity to do your best work without burning out. So how does it work? Let's break it down into 4 core pillars. The first pillar is to capture everything. Ever try to remember a million things at once? You rely on sticky notes, mental reminders, or random texts, but inevitably something slips through the cracks. That forgotten task weighs on your mind like a tiny backpack full of rocks. GTD's first step is simple. Capture everything. Your brain is terrible at storing to-dos. It's meant to think, not remember. Write down every task, idea, or commitment in one trusted inbox, whether that's an app, a notebook, or a voice memo. David Allen, the creator of GTD, says, "Your mind is for having ideas, not holding them." Neuroscience backs this up. Cluttered working memory decreases focus and decision-making efficiency. Capturing frees your mind, creating mental space to innovate rather than panic. But capturing alone isn't enough. If you stop here, your inbox becomes another source of mental clutter. That's why the next step is the missing piece that transforms chaos into action. Tap like if this helps. The second pillar is to clarify and organize. You've captured dozens of tasks, but now they sit in your inbox like unopened emails, overwhelming and paralyzing. Where do you even start? Clarify what each item really means and what action it requires. Ask yourself, what's the next physical action? If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it takes longer, delegate, defer, or categorize it into a project folder. Breaking big tasks into tiny, concrete actions reduces anxiety and increases completion rates. It's like turning a jagged mountain into a series of small, manageable hills. Professional chefs, software developers, and even Olympic athletes all use this principle. Breaking overwhelming goals into actionable steps ensures consistent progress. Now that your tasks are organized, how do you actually choose what to do first without getting stuck in decision paralysis? That's where GTD's context-based next actions come in. The third pillar is to prioritize using context, time, and energy. Most productivity hacks focus on lists or schedules, but we all know the frustration of staring at a list and not knowing where to start. Choosing tasks by importance alone doesn't match real-life energy fluctuations. GTD introduces a revolutionary approach. Select tasks based on context, time available, and energy level. Low-energy tasks, handle emails or filing. High-focus tasks, tackle creative or analytical work. Short time windows, pick quick tasks you can finish immediately. Research on circadian rhythms shows mental performance fluctuates throughout the day. GTD aligns task selection with your brain's natural energy, not arbitrary priorities, maximizing productivity without fatigue. Capturing, clarifying, and prioritizing all set the stage, but the final pillar is what makes GTD sustainable. Without it, even the best system collapses under real-life distraction. The fourth pillar is to reflect weekly. Ever notice how some weeks you feel productive, but nothing meaningful actually moves forward? It's easy to get trapped in busy work cycles. GTD's secret weapon is the weekly review. Spend 30 to 60 minutes reviewing all projects, tasks, and commitments. Ask, is this still relevant? What's next? What can I delegate? Reflection consolidates memory and reinforces goal-directed behavior. This single habit dramatically increases follow-through, turning scattered tasks into purposeful progress. Think of it like hiking a complex trail system. You check the map weekly to ensure you're on the right path, Avoid dead ends and spot shortcuts you wouldn't see while walking blindly. Before GTD, your mind was juggling invisible balls, and your productivity felt random. After GTD, you've captured, clarified, prioritized, and reflected. Your brain finally has permission to focus. Here's a challenge. Tonight, grab a notebook or app and capture every task rattling around your mind. Tomorrow, clarify each item into a next action. Notice how simply putting your mental load on paper shifts your focus from stress to action. Remember, productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters, with clarity and calm. If you master GTD, your brain stops being a chaotic browser. It becomes a precision instrument for getting things done. Like, comment, and subscribe.